Over 40 kilometers from Kampala is Entebbe, which is the home or docking place to the first Catholic missionaries on their path to spread the gospel in Uganda. On a bumpy road ride off the main road, we head to Kigungu, but not losing sight of the Entebbe International Airport. Though with potholes and a road seemingly yet to be upgraded, we know we will get to our destination. A place that from its site wouldn't represent what it is, lies quietly a church built in remembrance of the two Catholic missionaries. On the spot landed the first Catholic missionaries in Uganda on the 17th of February 1879, and that was Reverend Father Simeon Laudel and Brother Amans from the Society of White Fathers. That marked the beginning of Catholicism in Uganda. The atmosphere is of a usual landing site, with fishermen setting their nets probably for the next evening's catch as businessmen go about their business. The Memory Church stands on a land not clearly demarcated. No wonder the fisher boats that are just close to the church occasionally use this church compound as a parking for their transiting vehicles, as well as border cyclists and planes flying over the area. There is no surprise that the landing site is neighboring the Entebbe International Airport. But with all the history surrounding this place, do the people around value the seed of faith planted or even know its significance?
Nafuna dini muchokale okukatiriza dini kuba bagituleetera okuva eri
abajuliza ba missionaries abasoka mu Uganda batukira wano era kyabulambuzi nnyo wano.
Inside the church that is only opened on weekends for prayers, we find Mr. John Kagulumu, a volunteer cleaner of the church, who gives us a bit of the history of the place, though he struggles to remember some bits, often tapping his head to refresh his memory. The church is dusty with cobwebs, yet the over 70-year-old struggles to lift the benches to make a thorough clean, as we offer to help him before he later speaks to us.
akali bwe bajja wano ne basaawo ebibokisi byabwe n'ekisawo kati ye kwe kumulaba nga yafukamira awo balaga nga yali afukamira bw'ati n'aga nti ntuuse ku lusozi Sayuuni era ndolulule tulusoma mu Vanjiri ne mu Bayibuli akati ne awo kwe kufukamira yeebaze obuyinza bwa Katonda.
Away from the church, somewhere, stands Mapera tree, which according to residents here is as old as the Catholic Church in Uganda. To get more information about this tree, we need to head to the place where it is. We head to the Entebbe Catholic Parish of Bugonga that takes over Kigungu. After our almost 11-kilometer drive, we arrive to the reception of the assistant parish priest, Father Emmanuel Lubega, who narrates to us the ordeal of the famous Mapera tree, named after Father Laudel Simon, one of the White Fathers.
Yeah, some people they are saying that it was planted by Mapera and Brother Mans in 1879. But some people, again other people, they are saying it was not under the aim of planting the tree. But they used to make their tents, but the poles they are using to make the tents is the one which is survived, and then it became this tree, and then, but it was not their intention to plant the tree.
He says this historical tree never bears fruit and rarely flowers, probably a uniquely divine species that is to remain only in Uganda to avoid duplication. However, maintaining such a historical tree from 1879 to date seems a cumbersome task, and indeed, Father Lubega confirms to us.
Big challenge we are having, those people who are coming from, especially from Congo, those pilgrimages who came first, they went back, and after taking some leaves and some branches from this tree, they went and then they said, we are healed because of the miracle we have received from Uganda. We got some particles from the tree, and then now we are healed. And those people who are following them, who are coming to Uganda, they used to come even with pangs to cut some of the particles from the tree and then to go and make it as a medicine. And then
over 1,000 pilgrims are received in this area annually in two particular phases. That's on February 17th, when the two white fathers first came to Uganda, and the 3rd of June, when the martyrs were killed. But he has a call to make.
I think the government is trying, but the big role is for we believers. We are the one to take the first part. And when we reach where we are stuck, at least that's where we need to ask the government for a support. Because first it's a praise of our faith. So that means we the Catholics, the believers, we are the first to take the first work or the first role. And when we reach somewhere where we need government support, and we need to go for the government to support us.
As we leave the parish in Entebbe back to Kampala, a lot is left to be desired to turn such historical sites into tourist centers to benefit not only the church, but the country at large. Mildred Tohaise, NBS, Live at 9.